we're going to tour 3 homes that are currently for sale here in the Greater Lafayette area that have in-ground pools, so you can be ready for your summer fun. Now, is an in-ground pool in Indiana the most practical thing in the world? Perhaps not, but when it's freezing outside and you're thinking about summer, it sure does sound nice. So the first one that we're going to look at is 3710 Canada Court in West Lafayette. And this is in Capano Highlands. So this is over in the Capano neighborhood over on the northwest side of West Lafayette. It is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath with about 5,200 square feet. And as I said, it has a pool. But as we always do on homes of this style, we need to put it on the map. So let's bring up the map, show you where 3710 Canada Court is, and also show you where Capano is. So here we go. Here's the home, and here's Capano. This is 52 right here. Now, if I just drag the map over, here is where 52 turns to the south. This is Meyer and Menards right here. So when I say the northwest corner of West Lafayette, it truly is. This is the greater West Lafayette area, if you will. It's right here. So that puts it on the map. Let's take a tour, including checking out the pool at 3710 Canada Court in West Lafayette. 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 5,207 square feet on almost half an acre, 0.49 acres. This was built in 1974. That's about the vintage of most of the homes there in Capano. So you got your 3-car garage, got brick with some siding up top. Some of these homes in Capano have not been updated. That is not the case here. Check out this modern kitchen. Whatever you might think about the color palette, me have opinions. Whatever you might think about the color palette, it has been updated. It's got the marble countertops, the gas range with the floating vent hood up there. It is white and gray, but you've got the wood floors down there. So, you know, a home in Capano that has been updated, like that brick wall in the dining area, that is the definition of feature wall, and you don't even have to paint it. It's part of the structure. You got the built-ins there, very kind of modern aesthetic. You have the enclosed porch with the glass barn door style doors there. Formal dining room. You can, of course, set that up as an office instead. You got the wet bar for all of your party needs. You can clearly see here, we got some Purdue fans, no shock in West Lafayette. Of course, attached living room to the dining room. I'm zipping through some of these because I want to get to the pool. Stainless steel appliances. Not a giant fan of stainless steel appliances, but that's me. That's not you. And you shouldn't choose a house based on what appliances are in it either. Some updated bathrooms. You got the mud room at the entryway from the garage, moving upstairs to the bathroom, to the bedrooms. You got the hipped roofs, but look at that. You got a primary suite with an attached sitting area and fireplace. Lovely master bath with the dual basin sinks. You have I was going to say makeup station, but that's not right. Look at that massive glass enclosed shower, and we start moving into the secondary bedrooms. Updated, new color palettes, new paint, new floors. Going back downstairs to the game room. Lots of room to unwind. You can have home theater down here. You got the wet bar. You got TV too high. Sorry, that's a failure. There was something about the 1970s when Capano was built about having your own dance studio at home, your own aerobics studio. I don't know if it's Jane Fonda's fault. I feel like that was more like the 1980s. I cannot tell you the number of these homes in Capano that have these mirror walls. So when you look at this and go, what is that? A lot of homes in Capano have that mirror wall. But finally, we're moving outside to the feature that brings this house into consideration tonight. Look at that beautiful in-ground pool. Imagine yourself out there enjoying the sun and the refreshing cool water in the evening. But on top of that, look at all the deck space that's out there. You, of course, have the concrete surround around the pool itself, but here's the enclosed sunroom, and you got deck space to either side where you can dine out and have a party. But then up here off of the primary, you have a private deck and stairs down so that you can get from the primary suite down to the pool, passing under the pergola there. Has a water slide, and the cover makes winterizing a little bit easier. Again, this is about half an acre, about 0.49 acres, and when you have a pool like this, it definitely takes up a little bit of that acreage, so that's good in that it's a little less grass to mow. This is what I'm looking to say. I would add a hot tub, but that's just me. Lovely old growth trees. That's one of the beautiful parts about Capano. They did not clear cut all of the trees and then also replanted where it made sense, so it doesn't feel like you're just in a strip mined neighborhood. Absolutely love it. Corner on shot there. So that is 3710 Canada Court in West Lafayette. And I'm just zipping back to the pool shot. Here we go. We'll finish up with that shot. That is 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 5,207 square feet. Almost half an acre in Capano in West Lafayette, and it has an in-ground pool currently for sale for $599,000. And if you would like to go check that out, go to thelafayettereal.com/YouTube and fill out the form, and we can go for a private tour of your new in-ground pool. You can buy the house, and then you can invite me over for a pool party this summer. I'm joking. The pool party is optional, but let's go look and then put an offer in on this house. Next up on our tour of homes here in the Greater Lafayette area that have a in-ground pool for sale right now in January of 2026 is another home that has a West Lafayette address, and this one is up on 500 North. And while it has a West Lafayette address, reality is it's actually closer to Battleground, and I'll show you it on the map. But first off, let's check it out. We're going to look at 1030 East 500 North West Lafayette. But again, I'm sorry. I got my homes confused. This one is not closer to Battleground. It is, but this is not the one that's close to Battleground. This one is in Meadow Gate Estates, which is just off of 500 North, just a little to the north of towns. 1030 East 500 North in West Lafayette. Again, a home with an in-ground pool here in the Lafayette area for sale right now. 5 bedrooms and five baths. Let's put it on the map, and then we will look around, including at the pool. So I said it was in Meadow Gate Estates, which is just off of 500 North. Get the map up here. Here's 500 North. Here is Soldiers Home Road. Soldiers Home Road becomes 75 East when you get up to just shy of 500 North. Here's Prophet's Ridge. I think that's right. Here's River Road over here. This is exit 178, so it is just a little north of town. Here's Arbor Chase. You can see Barberry Heights down here. This is, 600, 500. So it's about 3 miles or so north of the core of West Lafayette. If we continue zooming out, we'll see you can hop right down Soldiers Home Road or even down River Road to get into West Lafayette in a hurry. You can hop down here and over to 9th Street if you need to get into Lafayette, or even this has got to be a 3-minute jaunt over to I-65 if you want to get onto I-65 to go further down to the south side of Lafayette, or go all the way south to Indianapolis, or all the way north up to Northwest Indiana or Chicago. So really great home with great features, but really accessibility as far as roads are concerned is fantastic on this one. So this is 1030 East 500 North in West Lafayette. 5 bedrooms, 5 baths, 5,021 square feet on 6.39 acres. So you have more than 6 acres to call your own, and your own in-ground swimming pool that you can be out there enjoying in our Indiana summers, maybe not so much in our Indiana winters. Nice brick building, of course. You have both a attached 3-car garage right here, but then there is also a detached 3-car garage shop area over here, and then you'll see the pergola over to the right hand side with the pool, and we're going to zoom in and look at that pool here in a moment. But lots and lots of space, beautiful woodwork on this one, and that's always fun to see because it was built in 2008. This is not a century home. Like if you go see some of these century homes in the Greater Lafayette area, you're going to see some beautiful woodwork. You don't see that in modern homes all the time. 2008, it's only 17 years old. It's got some lovely woodwork in there. So it's not completely covered in wood. It's got the columns and the pillars and the doorways and arches. The dining room has the nice built-in wood china cabinet, lots of wood floor, and it's the same floor throughout here in the public areas of the main floor, so it really gives that open flowing feeling. That's what using the same material in big multiple rooms like this is. It makes it feel like one big flowing space as opposed to like you get this line of demarcation, and you can see from the entrance area there how that really ties everything together. Love the big island. Eat the eat-in kitchen, if you will. You can eat at the island, lots of room there. You have the 3-sided fireplace there, beautiful oak wood tone cabinets with the blue paint on the kind of blue, almost shiplap style paint on the island cabinets. And check this out. I cannot tell you the number of times that people miss this. There's power built into the island. I can't tell you the number of islands that I have seen that don't have power built into them. It's like, how are you going to use your mixer? Huh? It's a simple thing, but it's the simple things in life that really matter, right? In the butler's pantry, look at that gigantic fridge, right? You're not going to run out of space there. Moving on through the attached living room with wet bar. So you don't have to go as far as the kitchen. You can just go right. The kitchen's right there. That's too far for you? Right there. I know. Being a little facetious, if you will. Got some carpet, tone it down, moving into the primary suite bath. And this is one of those where it is no doubt big, but somehow doesn't feel quite as overwhelming as some of these large bathrooms do. Maybe I'm equivocating a little bit. If you got clothes, if you got shoes, this is the closet for you. I love the glass paneled French doors on the office space. Moving into the bathroom that gives you access out to the pool. Like, why do you want a door that goes outside from the bathroom? This is your pool access. Smart, right? Shower before you hit the pool. Take care of all of your wet stuff. I love all of the windows. I need to replace some windows in our house, and I think that this is the style that I would probably go with. Lovely tile there. Moving along, we got another double bay sink in one of the secondary bathrooms. Heading downstairs into the basement. Again, you got that wood floor that ties the room together and makes it seem like one large space that's like open and airy and continuous, as opposed to a lot of smaller spaces. Lots of room for home theater, game room, whatever you want to use the space for down there. You got a bedroom down there with the escape window, with the well window. This is a lovely home. This outdoor grill, while I am not a gas or propane fan, I understand why it probably makes sense for like a built-in like this. This is a nice outdoor kitchen. Includes a hood over the top. You got a sink there. This is top notch. You got the enclosed 3-season porch with the heaters on the wall there, so you can enjoy a nice spring and fall day. But here we move out to the pool. And keeping in mind that it is not summer when these pictures were taken, so it's not the most lovely look at the pool right now. The cover is on, and that's actually water that's on top of it. But got the lovely pavers out there under the pergola and the arch of the columns that repeat the architectural detail from the house itself. And what did I joke on the last one that I would add? A hot tub? Here it is. You got a hot tub. So the kids can go splash and be cold in the pool while I stay nice and warm in the overheated hot tub. We move over to the shop/garage. Yeah, this is why I say shop more than garage. Check this place out. You got all the bays, and you have a space in here that can be an office. It's got a mini split. Imagine working on your classic cars, on your Lamborghini, maybe your supercars, your Ferrari in here. This is an absolutely beautiful shop. So that is 1030 East 500 North in West Lafayette. It is 5 bedrooms, 5 baths, 5,021 square feet. Absolutely beautiful wood floors, beautiful kitchen. You've got that shop that's just absolutely to die for. And you have an in-ground pool here in Indiana. It is currently, and it's got 6.39 acres. Check out those lot lines there. It is currently available in the Greater Lafayette area on our market right now. Let's go tour it for $1,300,000. So go shake the pennies and quarters and change out of your couch. Go find some money for this beautiful home with a pool, and go to the LafayetteReal.com/YouTube, fill out the form, and let's go check this home out. And if $1.3 million is a little salty for you and you'd want something, if you're a first-time homeowner and you ain't got that kind of money, that's fine too. It's fun on this show to go look at the extremes, to go, oh, wouldn't that be nice if? But if you just need a house to live in, that's my bread and butter, and I'd love to help you out. Go to the LafayetteReal.com/YouTube and fill out the form, and let's go work together on your housing needs here in the Greater Lafayette area. We're going to do one more home tour tonight of homes that have pools currently for sale here in the Greater Lafayette area, and maybe this one comes back down to earth just a little more. This is a little more of a normal house with a pool as opposed to, let's be honest, mansion, nice luxury home. This one is the one that is a little closer to Battleground than it is to West Lafayette, yet has a West Lafayette address. This is 2479 Tano Drive in West Lafayette. And I want to put it on the map before we go check all of its features out, including its in-ground pool here in Lafayette, Indiana. Here it is on the map. It is in Shawnee Ridge, off of 600 North. This is River Road right here, and I'm going to zoom this map out, and you will see here is where River Road /43 intersects I-65. That is exit 178. So this still has a West Lafayette address based on the postal system, but here's Battleground. It's a lot closer to Battleground than it is to West Lafayette. However, it is still super fast to get to West Lafayette. You hop down here to 600 North. From the house to 43, it's 2 to 3 minutes. And then you can hop down River Road to get into Purdue University, to get to the north side of West Lafayette, the commercial core of West Lafayette, as I like to call it. You can hop down on I-65 and come on down to the core of Lafayette. You can come down North 9th Street. So it is a nice home with an in-ground pool, a little further out of town, but from an accessibility standpoint, it's really hard to beat the location. So let's take a tour of 2479 Tano Drive, West Lafayette. Again, a little closer to Battleground than West Lafayette. 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2,420 square feet on just a third of an acre. It's a regular size lot, but it has an in-ground pool, and we're going to get to that, believe me. But we start here at the front with the 3-car garage, and you have the lights in the garage doors, which I really like. I think adds great architectural detail. And then you move inside, and this is not a McMansion. This is not luxury, but it's not starter home either. And you can see some of the fit and finish details are just, they're not ostentatious. It's not crazy, but step up above. Gives you that warmth, if you will. It's got that kind of tightness of finish. You've got the archways that tie the living room and kitchen dining areas together. You got the eat-in kitchen that serviceable, but not gigantic, just normal size. Feels really good. Gas stove, that's important for me. I'm gas over electric all day long. I don't do a lot of cooking. My wife's probably upstairs yelling at me right now. Moving into the dining room that, of course, you could set up as an office area. You got the tray ceiling in the primary. Nice primary bath with the soaking tub and the garden shower, but not like so crazy waste of space. Got a secondary bedroom that makes a nice sitting room or office. You, of course, have the laundry room moving through the secondary bathrooms. And again, fit and finish, it's great. It's not bottom of the barrel. It's not like super crazy expensive. This is a nicely finished house. And we're going to get to it in just a moment here. Of course, has that in-ground pool. Moving on through bedrooms. Nothing particular to talk about here other than to say that there are 4 bedrooms in this home in addition to the dining room. So you got plenty of space to stretch out. But then we move out back and we have the 3-season porch out here with the screens on the windows. And we get our first view of the pool through there, keeping in mind that it is winter. You sell your house in the winter and you got nice outdoor features. This is just the way of it. Imagine it in summer, blue. I was going to say blue water. The water is not blue, but blue pool. You got the pergola out there. Nice, warm place to enjoy. Summers here in Indiana, they get hot. You can take a dip in the pool. I would still add a hot tub. You got the fire pit there under the pergola. Great use of outdoor space. Again, this is a normal size lot. It's just 1/3 of an acre. So, corner lot here, and here's the backyard. And I would say dominated by the pool, maybe not by the pool itself, but certainly the pool and the deck around it. But think about it as less grass to mow and more enjoyment to be had in the summer. I think the pool's a great use of space. Here we go. We did save some pictures from the summer. So there you go. I'm going to zip back to the pictures of the pool to finish chatting about this. Not that one. This one. 2479 Tano Drive, West Lafayette. Like I said, a little closer to Battleground than it is to West Lafayette, but still super accessible to everything that you need in town. 4 bedrooms and 3 baths, 2,420 square feet on 1/3 of an acre. And this one is currently listed for sale at $479,000. So if you'd like to go check that out, or any of our homes here in the Greater Lafayette area that currently have in-ground pools, or any home in the Greater Lafayette area, or indeed anywhere here in the Greater Lafayette area or anywhere in Indiana, go to thelafayettereal.com/YouTube and fill out that form, and I will get back to you. Won't be some assistant, it will be me that gets back to you. I handle all of the contacts from all of our videos here. It's super important to me that I'm the one that talks to you. I don't farm that out to my admin or anything like that. I take care of that stuff. It's important. So go to thelafayettereal.com/YouTube, fill out the form, and also hit the like and subscribe button. Tell YouTube how much you enjoy all of our content here on The Lafayette Real.